This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
It's Barnes and Leslie. Welcome to the Morning X. The tension is high. The money is stacked. We're going to give someone a shot to win $1,000 in about 20 minutes with the Show Quiz Showdown. If you haven't signed up, you can do it at 99x.com right now. Celebrity Sleaze with Leslie Fram.
Barnes, you want to talk about the tension being high? Let's go into the ongoing saga of he said, she said. Blake Lively demands a gag order after Justin Baldoni releases all of those unedited footage from It Ends With Us. And then, not even 24 hours later, Justin Baldoni slams Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds for using intimidation tactics.
Well, hold on. She came out and said that those things actually benefited her more than him, and now she's putting a gag order. She doesn't play her cards at the right time.
Once a gag order, Justin Baldoni's attorney is saying these are intimidation tactics.
Man, these guys are... I want to know what happened to make them viciously hate each other so much. That is authentic hate.
Marilyn Manson will not face criminal charges after all those sexual assault allegations from dozens of women. The prosecutor said, quote, they completed a comprehensive 4-year investigation into allegations of domestic violence, sexual assault, and guess what? They have determined that it falls outside of the statute of limitations, and we cannot prove charges of sexual assault beyond a reasonable doubt. That's crazy.
I saw that he was coming back to the Tabernacle. I wonder how that is going to sell. And I think it's multiple nights.
Probably some protests outside the building.
Yeah, wait, will there be protests, though?
I don't know.
I don't know that there'll be protests. I'm looking it up to see because I don't remember. I swear I saw... No, one night. It's one night, May 20th.
Well, I'm sure his fans will come out.
Yeah, I mean, does he still have fans? I mean, I'm assuming.
I do not know.
Got a tour going.
Let's keep on the music front. I love this. How about Dinner with Gavin Rossdale from Bush? Yeah, the first season. Yeah, there's a season of it. Dinner with Gavin Rossdale premiering February 13th on Vizio. You can actually watch for free.
Let's just say this about Gavin. I've known Gavin a long time. I mean, maybe even longer than you have. When back in the early 90s, I met him in an accidental situation at Fido in Buckhead. Then we became friends. We played tennis together, all this. I
remember all of this.
I never went to his house. But in the opening scene of the trailer, they show his house. It looks like out of one of those shows like Selling L.A., like one of those
gorgeous,
badass, up on a hill, white glass. I mean, this dude, alternative music has been Betty good to him.
And he seems thrilled to do this.
This looks so flippin' good. Who are some of the people we'll hear in this trailer? Selma Hayek. No, not Selma Hayek. Selma Blair.
Serena Williams.
Yep.
Common. Tom Jones.
As
you mentioned, Selma Blair. Brooke Shields.
Yeah, she's not in the trailer, but it's shot beautifully. We got to get him on to talk about this.
What do you mean? We got to get invited to dinner?
Yeah. This looks really cool.
Did you take like a cooking class?
Just messed around, bought some tweezers.
That's what I'm missing.
A man is not judged on the size of his cigar.
Or his dog. Miles Davis said that every musician should be able to cook. So I took that as a great inspiration with my love affair with food. You know, we come from basically nothing, then you make these lives. How do you navigate that?
It wasn't that big a deal that I was diagnosed with MS. It was that it had gone on so long.
You, Gavin Rossdale.
So, how long have you liked me?
Always liked you.
Kudos to him. It looks cinematic and beautiful, and just that vision of him with an acoustic guitar, cooking in the kitchen, singing with Serena Williams. Like, he's making some images that we haven't seen before. It's really cool.
I would like to be invited to dinner. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, that house is badass.
Now, while he's making these elaborate meals, Barnes, Post Malone is creating a limited edition Oreo. It was fun work, he says. Available February 3rd, the best Oreo ever, featuring, are you ready for this? A twisted cream center combining salted caramel and shortbread flavors. That actually does sound kind of good, actually.
You know, in his career, he didn't jump the shark. He jumped the biggest whale you could find. This dude will do anything, and he's the nicest guy.
Everyone loves Posty.
Every genre, every product. He's like, yeah, sure. I saw his Super Bowl commercial. Looks hysterical.
Yeah. Let's get over to some late night shows and some things happening in the world. Well, how about the morning show? Michael Strahan talking about his daughter, Isabella's strength and resilience. As you know, she's battling a brain tumor at the age of 19, and the words that she said he will never forget.
To see her struggle with the chemo and like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I feel this way. I feel that way. I'm just not well. As a parent, you're like, you got to go through it. There's nothing. You're so used to, as a parent, fixing things and taking care of things, especially something that hurts your child. And here you can't do anything. You're at the mercy of doctors and medicine and science. There were times where she got emotional about it and it kind of hit her. One of the things that she said to me one time, probably the hardest thing I ever had to hear was, you know, Dad, I'll do whatever I want to live. And it was
like, when did I say that?
Yeah, I didn't know if you realized, but you said that and it shocked me. And usually I cry when I tell people that, but I'm trying to hold it together for you. But yeah, that was like a wow moment. But it was also a reassuring moment because I knew she wouldn't quit. She was going to fight. And she did.
Man, can you imagine being a father?
No.
And being able to just get those words out of your mouth? Late night on Jimmy Kimmel, Bill Burr talked about how he got his pilot's license in case of an emergency, like the current wildfires.
You got your pilot's license in case like all hell broke loose in L.A., you could get out of L.A., and at any moment, did you think, I'm going to make a run for that helicopter?
Well, the error in my thought was I didn't realize how expensive helicopters were. So all I have is a two-seater, and I didn't want to have to make Sophie's choice with my family. We all piled into the SUV like everybody else. But no, man, these guys were out there clearing the trees, getting the wires back up and everything. And I love how all the chatter out there is about bands of illegal immigrants and homeless people lighting fires. They light fires every day. They're living outside. They're cold. And this theory that some homeless guy without a car went from Altadena all the way to the Pacific Palisades. And then we have a hang glider. You know, and they're talking about looting, but CNN and Fox News are not going to bring up the insurance companies that are just going to keep everybody's premiums and still give themselves a bonus. Yes. Free Luigi!
Bill Burr is one of my favorite comedians. Such a funny dude.
On a roll about his fire escape plan. Hey, that's your Celebrity Sleaze.
Bravo TV star Lala Kent holds nothing back on the Give Them Lala podcast.
No, I have a very short fuse.
Get to know the TV personality.
I don't need to watch the show because I get the real life version.
From relationships and motherhood.
Let me tell you something about breastfeeding.
To business and beyond.
You are scared of failure, so it prevents you from trying. This is where we implement a big set of ovaries, and then we obsess.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.